Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Salam Alaikum. I'm very confident all of you guys are thriving there in euphoria, and so am I. It's a wonderful day. Let's start with the chanting. So today we are talking about one of the wonderful subject, which is training to perfection. What is training to perfection? So when you talk about perfection, everybody, all of us, we think there is nothing called perfection, right? There is always pros and cons of everything. There is light and dark. There is nothing called perfection. But even the dark is perfect as much as light. So perfection exists. How you perceive it is what matters, right? Today we are talking what how can I train myself to perfection? What is this perfection space? Perfection is even if your house is on fire, you stand there and you feel it's all right. Thank you for a new beginning. Perfection is even you got a medical report that you have cancer, you stand there, okay, so whatever bacteria or virus was in my body, it has come to surface, it's time to cleanse and get better. That's perfection. And some of your close person passed away physically from the physical realm, you stand there and you pay gratitude for all the thank you for all the moments I've spent with this divine entity, and I take that with grace, and I move forward with love and light and hold them in positive light forever. That's perfection. Similarly, you uh, you got some reward, or you got success, or you got some money, or you got a healthy connection, or you got to meet your loved ones, or you're spending, it's a festival or whatever you're celebrating, and you feel good, and at the same time you pay your gratitude, you are grateful, and you're happy, and you're celebrating, and you feel loved and vibrant and vital and in union with the higher source, higher force. That's perfection. So perfection is you are grateful, you're joyful, you're bountiful, you're beautiful, you feel vibrant, you feel in alignment, you feel grounded, you feel high vibrational, even if there is a dark situation or it's a light situation. It's an extreme heavy situation that may put you in heavy or mode of sadness, or it's a situation which brings extreme joy and abundance you feel. That's everything is perfection. So everything is attraction of our own self. It is what we have attracted to our reality in that very moment. But perfection is being in that consciousness where everything seems perfect. Death, life, sorrow, joy, anger, peace, love, hatred, everything is perfection, because everything which you see is as a dark is just the absence of light in your consciousness. But if you make it a perfect way of viewing, perfect way of feeling, then you have the power. You are emitting the frequency of of integrating that dark space into the light. It converts into light. It doesn't bring more heaviness into your life, but it transmutes to something, into balance, into peace, into well-being. Because now if you say example, now if you got to know you got cancer, you are like stressed. I got cancer, I got cancer, I got cancer, I got cancer, I don't have life, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I don't know how to take care of me, I don't know how, if I can afford my treatment, X, Y, Z, what will happen to my family. Now you are adding more and more and more and more of toxic realities for you by thinking negative and gaining momentum. That also you're doing perfectly, because you are a creator. You will create that also perfectly. At the same time, if you look at that on a different side and have a fresh perspective, okay, this has come into surface because I didn't love myself enough before, but now I love myself enough. So I would take it as an opportunity to transform my lifestyle, my eating habits, my living ways, and my thinking, my connections, and all of that, right? Bring that sanity into your own space, your personal space, and then you can make it perfectly transform into light, right? That space, you can change that into a positive space by your optimism, by your fresh perspective to it. So perfection is being in that state where everything, either it's dark, you transform into light, you transmute it to light with your perfect state of consciousness. And if it's light, you add more of light to it, you strengthen that, you enhance that, you encourage that light, and bring more and more and more of that into your space. So perfection is telling that story to yourself every single day that I am divine, I am the alchemist, I am the sacred power, I am in peace with every situation, every connection, everything that is, that was, that is going to be. I am co-creating all healthy, royal well-being, positivity, and admirable, desirable, divine, bountiful, prosperous time, space, and reality for myself and everybody else exists, and who are existing and non-existing, seen and unseen, right? Okay. Sorry, it got disconnected. So what I was saying, perfection is not about not having imperfection in life. Perfection is about being so perfect that you can transform instantly any flaws, any dark space, any negativity, any toxicity to a perfect space of well-being, happiness, abundance by your perspective to it, by your approach towards it, by investing wisely your energies in that dark space, how you can transmute it to light. So perfection, the training to perfection is training yourself every single day to be a perfect co-creator, deliberate creator with universe, a perfect being who sees the opportunity in every time, space, and reality, in every situation, in every connection. Now, I met someone yesterday, and I didn't find that connection perfect. It's a friend, but I didn't find the situation perfect. I didn't find anything perfect about that meeting. But I transformed into perfection by my presence, by my investment to it, my optimistic investment to it, my ideas to it, my knowledge to it, my sharing to it, my music to it, my words to it, my aura to it. So how I made that imperfect situation a perfect one by training myself to that perfection, that this is an opportunity for me to listen to me, to talk to me, to spend time with me in this dynamic and bring something best out of it. If the person is saying, oh, it's horrific, driving in Mumbai, we're having a conversation, or it's horrific getting out after so and so hour in Mumbai. So I'm talking to that, I'm talking, oh, I love the way the traffic is, the light is, the people are, the music is, the sound of, the birds, the people, the car, the vehicles, everything, the light, the air, everything that passes. I love everything about this planet. I'm making the best of this moment right here, right now. So just a little bit of perfection I added to that imperfect situation, and it became the greatest evening of my life, or greatest morning of my life, or the greatest afternoon of my life. So that's the example, right? You training yourself, your consciousness into that perfect state of being where every situation looks whatever it looks on the surface, you can transmute that to a space that you deserve, because you deserve to feel perfect. You are perfect. You are created perfect. You are designed perfect. You deserve to feel that way. So that is what perfection is. Training your subconscious to that perfect state of thinking, perceiving, being, that your consciousness become one with all the perfect forces, perfect reality, perfect way of deservingness, perfect way of receiving and giving, perfect creation. So everything is perfect. There exists perfection, and everything is perfection. It's just that if I can train myself to look perfection in every time, space, situation, connection, reality, every experience, I can co-create more of possibilities with the universe that will bring lot of perfection in everything that will be coming further, will be created, will be the creation, will be the outcome, will be everything will seem more perfect, because the momentum, as somebody asked, talk about law of attraction. Law of attraction is doing what? The more you send perfect vibrations, it brings you back more and more and more perfection to your space by gaining momentum. So train yourself to think perfectly. Even if my body might not be perfect, but I feel perfect. I love the way I am. That's perfection. It's not that how it looks. It's like how it feels. It's not like how much it weighs, but it looks like how light and how young and how enthusiastic I feel by my body, by my state of consciousness. That's perfection. So train yourself to feel perfect in every situation. Even if you are stuck in a jungle with all the animals and you don't know what to do, if you train yourself to that perfect state of consciousness, every situation you will be at peace with it. You will be at, in the you will be holding the power to influence or to inspire a deserved reality, a desirable reality, a healthier or positive or rewarding reality to manifest. If you can just train yourself to a perfect state of consciousness, which is feeling perfect in everything that is, was, and going to be, right? So before I say this, Vidania, I send love, light, and healing energies to all of you. Keep thriving, keep shining, and keep being perfect, just like me.